I'm in the car. So clearly another vlog. Can you do that? I remember when I was a little kid, my brother taught me to do that. And it's amazing, like, there's two kinds of people. People who can go and people who can't. Comment below if you're the person who can or the person who can't. My oldest brother, Walt, who we lost to cancer over a decade ago, sadly, actually taught me that. And one of his legacies that I will carry with me through my life. Hello, I am Mare. And after a couple days of makeup, we're doing a vlog here. And I am taking Mr. Casper, my 8-month-old Italian Greyhound puppy, who was born deaf. I'm taking him to the dog park, and we are going to go run around because he went to the vet with Miss Eliza the other day, and on Wednesday, and he gained weight. He was doing really good. He hadn't gained any weight from, he gained almost no weight between like December and February, and then boom, February, I think me and him both became fatties in February. We did the February fatty thing. Yeah, so Casper and I can finally start going to the park more. We can start hiking. I'm planning next week on doing hikes with him. So I have seriously today, after doing makeup the last couple of days, I have seriously today started thinking about doing a second channel that is just going to be a vlog channel. I don't care if it's not monetized right away. I mean, I'll post vlogs here, but what I want to do is, like, I want to have a channel that is just all my vlogs. And that's more for me to, like, organize things. I would love to take every vlog I've done in the past, like, 4 years or something like that, and put them all in one place on one channel. So, you know, and if you want to, if I do it, I'll let everybody know. I'll put a thing in the community tab. I'll talk about it in a bunch of videos. And if people want to go over there and do that, you know, that's cool. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but something I think I kind of want to do. I love that you guys like my vlogs, though. I think it's cool. I know some people won't ever watch them, and they'll watch all the makeup and skincare stuff. And I know some people will only watch, well, there's nobody who I think only watches the vlogs. I think everybody who watches my vlogs likes all of the other stuff too. But I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe doing a second channel. I've been like talking about it and thinking about it. I think what I'm going to do is once I get to a certain amount, it might take a while, but I'm trying to set a goal. Like maybe if I get to like 3,000 or 5,000 subscribers on this channel, then I'll start a second channel. I don't want to do it just to do it. I want to have it almost be like something to celebrate and, oh, okay, I made it to this. I want to have a milestone and then I can move. Why is this all I'm talking about right now? Nobody cares. Let's talk about things nobody cares about. So the last couple of days, yesterday, oh my God, I'm so back into it. I'm so excited and I missed it so much. I've been in such a good mood and I have so much energy. I've talked about it before, so I'm not going to go into a lot. I lost Dude, my little Chinese crested boy, on January 20th. And after that, my heart just wasn't in vlogging or doing anything. I just had to really, some people can go online and they can talk through things and it helps them heal. So what you need to do when you have a loss, I think, this is just my opinion, and I think other people, well, I know psychiatrists and people agree because they tell people this. You need to find your personal road or route to healing. And you need to listen to your own heart and soul. And you need to heal in your own time the way you need to heal. Some people take up running. Some people binge eat. Some people don't eat at all. Everybody deals with grief differently. And I think the important thing is finding what works for you that helps you get through your loss. And if you can do that, I don't want to say you can handle anything, but I've also talked about how many people and pets I've lost in my lifetime. It's just not even right. Nobody should lose this many. It's crazy. I literally have more pets and people that I know who are on the other side now than I do still in my life, which is kind of pretty sad, actually, when you think about it, but not really. I mean, everything, you know, everybody is not going to be here someday. It's part of life. Loss is part of life. It sucks. It's a sucky part, but it doesn't take away from all the good parts. Look at it that way. I mean, look at all the good stuff you get. There's always going to be, for all the great things you get, there's going to be a bitter pill. And the bitter pill, sadly, is the Grim Reaper for everyone. It's aging and getting older and all of that. I remember my friend Jamie, Dr. Jamie, my friend Dr. Jamie, my lifelong friend, aka my brother from another mother. He's basically like my brother, but he's also a doctor in family practice and urgent care, and he has such a different view of, he has a very, I don't want to say it's a clinical view of life, but talking to a doctor and living with a doctor and having a doctor be your best friend. He is my no BS, no nonsense bestie who will always, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. If there's a bitter pill and medicine you got to swallow, Jamie will give it to you, and then he'll give you big bear hugs afterwards. But he's going to make you take your medicine. Why is, oh my God, my phone thing is like so bouncy today. Oh, tighten the little screw that's on this thing. So he's going to make you take the medicine, but then he knows, you know, you're going to feel better afterwards. So when I talk to him, he always keeps it real. I'll never forget, on my friggin' 40th birthday, this was his advice to me, or whatever friend thing. He goes, well, you're 40 now. You got to look at it this way. You're halfway to being dead. He was dead serious, you guys. He was totally serious. He's like, oh, you're 40 now. If you're lucky, you'll live to be 80. If you're lucky, you'll live to be longer. And I'm like, well, define lucky. I mean, I don't know if I want to live that long. Yeah, when you have a best friend who tells you things like, well, you're halfway through your life. You better do, and his advice was really, it was good advice. He said, what are you going to do with the second half of your life? And that has always stuck with me. This is when you know you have a good friend. It might sound harsh to some people, but like I said, he's my bitter pill friend, and I love him for that. Love that for us. It's like, you need to think about where you're at, where you want to go, where you want to be. Look back where you've been, and then go in the direction you want. And make your life what you want. Our time here is short. Make the best of it. Make the most of it. Don't waste it. Don't waste it on stupid stuff. Especially. Jeez. It's why I'm doing this, and I talk about whatever I want to talk about, and I do whatever I want to do. My dad, I've said this in videos too, my dad told me when I was a teenager, I was like 16 or 17, and I was an angsty, angry, punky goth kid. And I was a goth, and I was like, life sucks, I hate everything. Bleh. You know, like most teenagers. Looking back, I just laugh. I'm like, I see kids now, and I'm like, oh, you have no idea. I was the most angry, angsty teenager. My mom used to say, you're always looking for trouble. Like, yeah, I am. Maybe I still am a little bit. No, I'm very cautious now. I do not look for trouble anymore. I'm like, I always want to stay in my own lane, pay attention to my life. I don't care what everybody else is doing. I live in a bubble. I put myself in this bubble. I like my bubble. Don't pop my bubble. Don't poke my bubble. You can knock on my bubble, and maybe I'll let you in. And that's what this is. That's what my vlogs are. They're kind of like a little peek inside the bubble I live in. And it was a conscious choice, too, when we moved out here. I talked about, in my very long vlog, I talked about us finding our house out here and moving out here, and how I moved. I never went into a lot of detail in it. And I realized I started my YouTube channel in 2009. And by the way, I just missed my anniversary of my YouTube channel. My anniversary, I believe, was March like 19th or something. I don't know. Go look in my about thing, and it says on YouTube since 2009 is when I started this channel. And it was just called Embolism back then, because that was my stage name in my band back in Detroit. So, yeah, it was just Embolism. And that was, some of you have been here since I was Embolism on this channel. And I realized that it didn't work well. When I was trying to build my channel somewhat, it didn't work well, because in searches, people will spell EMBOLISM. And the name Embolism, my stage name in my band, was a joke because my friend Jamie, who is the doctor, was the lead singer of my band. He is still the lead singer of the band. I'm just not in the band because I'm in Pennsylvania. But I miss the band all the time, and I wish I could still play in the band. I played bass, by the way. If you're new here, I played 5-string bass. I played regular bass as 4 strings, but I specifically love 5-string bass. That's what I always played. I have a Yamaha 5-string. It is actually at my house. Am I ever going to do music again? Yes, I wrote songs for the band. I sang a little bit. And sadly, when I sang for the band, I was so self-conscious and just, I didn't have the I give no F's attitude, what anybody thinks, like I do now. So now I could probably actually be a singer. And I remember my friend Dean, who taught me bass, he first started helping me when I was learning bass. He taught me a lot, and he yelled at me once because he heard me sing, and he got so mad. And I said, "What are you mad at?" He said, "I would give anything to have a voice like you have." And it kills me that you have a voice like that and you don't share it with the world. And that always stuck with me too. He said that back when I think I was like 21 or 22, something like that. Ooh, deep. And it made me think, what gifts do we have that we want to share with the world? And I think certain things like that, like my voice, that's my voice. That's something I do. I like to sing, but I sing for me. I don't sing for everyone else. And I've always thought maybe someday I will sing for everyone else. Maybe someday I'll share my voice through singing. But I prefer to share my voice through speaking and through telling stories and through vlogging and through educating people, teaching. I taught yoga, I taught meditation, I teach master gardening stuff. And that's how I prefer to use my voice. Oh, I was a dog trainer, duh. A lot of dog training. What else? But I've always done public speaking since I was a little kid. Oh, yay, there's people at the dog park. Okay, there's 2 cars here. This is always good. Happy there's cars here. So we're at the dog park. Hi, chickens. The place over there has chickens. I always look at their little coops. Let's see who's here. Do we recognize the cars? I hope it's someone we know. I love when we come here and it's like dogs we know. Please be dogs we know. Okay, they're 2 big dogs. They're pretty big. I'm going to take Casper in the small dog area. And guys, I'm tired. I was up until 3 in the morning. I recorded 3 videos yesterday. 2 of them are going up this afternoon. And, well, they're going to go up, but this will go up after that. Oh, he's jumping. Oh, my God, he's ready to go. So I was up until 3 in the morning editing and uploading and making thumbnails and all of that stuff. Oh, it was crazy. So anyway, this guy is ready to go run. So we're going to go run. Look at this big fatty. Look at this fatty right here. We got to go run this off. Mommy's got to too. We should go hiking. I think we're going to do some hiking this weekend. Oh, another thing. I'm going to start hiking with Casper. So I'm thinking I could do vlogs that are hikes with Casper. Let me know if you want me to do that, because I do have a GoPro and I have a camera that I can actually, and I have stuff so I can mount my camera and carry it so I can be hands-free. So let me know if you're interested in that. And I will be back after we go play in the park. I may insert some footage here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I like to keep an eye on him and not just be filming all the time. So we'll see. Hopefully everybody will be friendly and nice. I wish, oh wait, these people are leaving. Okay, wait, somebody's leaving. So, oh my God, it is the cutest golden retriever. And they have one of those balls that has the tennis ball sling, so you can like fling it. Oh, it's a golden. Oh, he would have liked playing with this golden. There's another dog in there though that's really big. That makes me nervous. That's like really big. That's okay. I just want him to get outside and be able to run around and sniff and get all the smells and things. I'm going to let these people get their dog in the car just so he doesn't drive their dog crazy. Okay, their dog's in. All right, we will be back. Oh, Casper goes, I see that. Get up at that dog. Get up at that dog. Oh, get up at that dog. That ball weighs a ton, man. That's going to squish him. I thought it was like light. It weighs a ton. It's like really heavy. There's no one here. Not interested? No, he wants to sniff everything first. No. She's doing zoomies. Slightly interested in a frisbee. He's never tried to play with a frisbee before. I would have to get him, oh, he has one. I have to get him a really light one because if it beans him in the head, it's gonna knock him out. Do you wanna try and chase it? Go get it. Go get it. Oh my God, frisbee dog. Can we teach him this? I might be able to teach him frisbee. Oh my God. Okay, we have a new thing we're gonna work on. He's fascinated with it. He thinks there's something. That's not how that works. Oh, he's got it. Oh my God, okay. Come on, wanna try it again? Ready? Ready? Oh, no, you gotta let me throw it. Okay, we're gonna have to get him a smaller frisbee and work on this. He seems to be interested. He's trying to pick it up and it's really big. Okay, let's try it again. It doesn't help that I throw like crap. He's looking around, there's like nobody here. And it's such a pretty day. But it is the middle of the day on a weekday, so. He's just looking around. He's staring at me. It's like, Mom, where is everyone? Nobody's here. Nobody's here. I'm sorry. It's the middle of the day. But it is a Friday and it's gorgeous out. So I'm gonna have to get a smaller frisbee that's a little bit lighter. Oh, we found a stick. And you got a stick? He's got a stick. Look at that prance. No, you went the wrong way completely. He's always obsessed with the smells at the picnic table. He has to run around and smell everything first before he actually plays a lot. Although this is a good thing to tire him out, all the smells. Lots of pine cones over here. What you doing, crazy? Got this? I got a poop bag handy. Go get it. Okay, well, it's rolling. It's so pretty out today. This little pterodactyl is always at the park, and I always like putting him up in the tree. I just think it's funny. Oh, somebody left their water bottle. People leave things in this tree, and there will be little notes on it like, please leave this here, it belongs to so-and-so. Hi. I see a tennis ball. This is called Let's Tire This Boy Out, so that Mommy can get some stuff done today, this afternoon. Also, it's just nice getting the exercise and being out in the fresh air. I love this. I really want to go hiking with him. He's just, yeah, I think he's a little bummed because he loves to chase. We come here so that he can run around and chase other dogs around. Threw the tennis ball over there. He has like zero interest. I'm not coming over there. I'm going over here. Well, maybe I'll just sit and vlog at the dog park, huh? I could bring my what I need to do is bring a book with me or something. I mean, I could listen to an audiobook, I guess. Like when nobody's here, just let him run around and sniff things. Oh, so I was saying, like, bringing a dog out and just letting him sniff is also really important too, because mentally it just tires them out. Can you see him? He's way out there. This park's like really big. There he is. Very loud birds and trees. As soon as I flip the camera around on me, he's gonna do something really cute or really funny, and then I'll be mad. But look at this gorgeous day. I love this big tree right in the middle. Yeah, I think he's a little bummed nobody's here. Daisy couldn't come because our friend Daisy, my friend Allie's dog, Australian Shepherd, she's the one that I groomed. If you look at my Instagram, I groomed Daisy, gave Daisy a spa day because she needed it so badly. They have an agility competition this weekend in New Jersey, so they are headed to that. If they're got the tennis ball, want me to throw it? No. Mom, this is boring. Mom, there's no dogs here. Okay, I'm gonna keep the tennis ball here in case he looks like he's not wanting to sniff and he wants me to throw it. But mentally, the sniffing makes him tired because they're using their... That's a bag. They're using their brain when they're sniffing everything, and it's overwhelming with all the smells. So it's still a good thing to bring him out here. And plus, he can't just run around. I don't have a fenced yard, unfortunately. We have all this property, but we don't have a fenced yard. And if you ask why, we have a very odd shaped property, and we're not really sure where we would even want to fence it. The problem is if we put a fence in our backyard, it kind of messes up the whole aesthetics of our yard. And you've probably seen my backyard in some vlogs, and if you haven't, there's lots of them out there. But it just, my husband said, I don't want to sit on the deck and look out in the yard and see a giant fence, which I totally understand. I totally get. Yeah, I should take his harness off. I think he'd be happier if I took his harness off. Usually he tends to run more when I take his harness off. So when he comes over here, I think I'll do that. I took off his harness and now look at him. Woohoo! Do you want the tennis ball now? Want the tennis ball? Oh, oh my God, no, don't do that. He just jumped up on the picnic table and promptly fell off. Yeah, I think the harness kind of, it's not too tight, but it does bind under his front legs a little bit. So he can't really get a big run going on. Here, with the tennis ball. Let me throw it. Here, ready? Yep. That's what he needed. That's what he needed. There he goes. Yeah, I was going to bring Eliza, and then I didn't, and now I kind of wish I did. I should have brought Eliza, but then he would try to chase Eliza. Hi. Well, hello. Now he's just going to sit on my lap. I know, it is, you guys, it is actually kind of cold out here. It's windy. Oh, wait, here you go. You can see the tree blowing around. And it's a little bit of like a north wind. So even though it's supposed to be in the like low to mid 50s today and the sun's out, it's windy, so it's pretty cold out here. There, okay. Sitting at the dog park doing a vlog, so hi. My hair looks pretty nice in the sun though. I took my little ponytail out that I had in, so now my hair's all crazy because I had kind of teased it. Look how long it's getting though, huh? I bet you guys didn't know it was getting this long yet. When it's down, it's about to here. So I am growing the top all out, but I'm going to keep the mohawk thing. So it turns out Elder Goth Jane and I almost do have kind of the same haircut. Hers is way long though. Hers is growing like crazy. Oh, I did not talk about this weird choice of blue windbreaker. So this is not my windbreaker. This was my mom's windbreaker. After my mom passed away, my dad said, do you want any of the serve her clothes? And she's got some nice jackets. And he was trying to give me all of her stuff. And I have way too much of my mom's stuff, honestly. I really didn't need all of the things that I took. But you know, when you lose somebody, you're just like, yeah, I want to keep everything. So I have all the stuff of my mom's. And I think after this many years, I'm ready to maybe donate some of it. I'm going to see if my niece wants any of it first. My family, they can have dibs. But it's... Hi. I had to stop the camera because he started running and he was running right at me. Hi, buddy. I know. Where is everyone? He's like, no one's here. This is boring. Sitting at the park. So, yeah, I was saying I have all these things that were my mom's, but this windbreaker is one of them. And I was getting ready to leave to bring him to the park, and I walked out and I realized I forgot to grab my jacket, but this was down in the laundry room. Are you kidding me with this? Look at this weirdo. He's on the picnic table. Now what? You're weird. You got this whole park and I think he wants a bird's eye view. If he could go up in that tree, he probably would. You just gonna stand there? Yeah. He's watching the parking lot because he's like, where are the other dogs? And he's smart enough to know, like, when a car drives up, he gets very excited. Anyway, so this, it was very windy and kind of chilly out. So I decided that I was going to just grab this out of the laundry room and wear my mom's windbreaker. So it's a little tight in the arms, but it fits fine. And I'm glad I wore a windbreaker because this wind is a little icky, nasty. But I also match this guy really well. Thumbnail. Thumbnail at the dog park. I keep hearing these birds up in the trees, and it's funny because he cannot hear the birds. I don't have any kind of case on my phone where I can hold my phone. Little tiny, look, it's a little tiny Casper. Oh! Oh! What you doing, bud? He had the zoomies for a second. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna stay too long because it's actually pretty cold out here. He seems to be fine so far, but let's check out the ball again. The 5,000-pound ball. It's just kind of a cold wind. Like, my hands are super cold, and I can't imagine that he's that warm because he doesn't have a coat on or a sweater. I could have put a sweater on him or something, but I don't know. I actually did ask Alexa, you're welcome. I didn't say it because I want to set yours off if you're listening to this at home. But I did ask what the high temperature was and what the temperature was now, and it was not to the high temp yet. Oh, there he goes. He's got the zoomies again. I don't even know if I have this where you can see him. Come on, buddy. Come here, hand signal. Here he comes. Do you have a leaf? Do you have a leaf? I think he wants me to chase him. I am not chasing you around this park, mostly because I don't want to run through poops. I think a lot of people let their dogs run around and there's poop bags everywhere, but I think some people, they'll be chit-chatting or talking and they don't see that their dog's pooped. So there's like poop bombs around this park. So I don't want to run with him and step in a bunch of it because then it's going to be in my car and on my shoes. And there isn't any kind of running water here. There's nothing to like rinse your shoes off with, unfortunately. Some dog parks are cool. They have like water faucets and stuff. This one does not, unfortunately. I'm going to film him running. Hold on. He's like playing peekaboo behind the tree. Checking my shoes. Oh, There you are. I like your clingy, dingy collar because I can hear where you are. I need to bring one with a bell on it. This guy is so sneaky. Oh no, your pterodactyl blew out of the tree. He blew. Let's put him over here. There. Okay, he's over here because he was there. He's probably still gonna be there. Okay, look. There. Don't blow out of the tree. We'll see where he ends up the next time. So we got here, the pterodactyl was in the small dog area. He moves all over the place. We've been coming here for, what, for like 2 months or something? I forget. I think it's going on 2 months. The pterodactyl tends to move. I think I'll be sad one day if the pterodactyl's ever gone. We'll have to replace him and get another one and just leave him here. Okay, is it just me or is this like the most boring vlog ever? I'm losing my voice. Mostly everything is getting green and my allergies are going crazy, and I didn't take any allergy medicine today, so my throat's actually closing up right now. Can you hear this? Can you see my throat closing up? My throat's closing up. Oh my god, he's so bored. I feel so bad for him. He's just like standing around. He's like, where are the dogs at, Mom? Sorry, buddy. It's weird. Usually this time of day, there's dogs here, especially on a Friday. Anywhere after like noon, from noon to like 3, there's usually dogs here. So I don't know what's going on, but nobody's here today. Well, I think we're going to go. I'm going to take him up to Tractor Supply. Am I getting more chicks? I'm not going to say I'm not getting more chicks. No. No, I'm happy with the chicks I have. If they have more of those Belgian Fleur Duclays, then I might want them, but I'm guessing they're probably gone by now. But I love mine. I will do a chick update. I think I'll do a chick update over the weekend. Okay, so he seems really bored. Do you want to go? Yeah, I think we're going to go for a drive. Oh, wait, somebody turning in? Oh, no, that's somebody going up the road over there. Oh, I got excited. I thought someone was coming. Nope, I think we're going to go, guys. So this was a very boring dog park visit, but he still got to get outside today for a little bit, get some air. Oh, I forgot. Caspage, he did make a poop, and the poop bag's sitting over there. So now I need to walk all the way back. You know, I got to get steps anyway. I'm so out of shape. Let's not talk about the weight loss journey and the working out. I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. Walking and holding my camera like this. Okay, so poop bag. Somebody else left one in here too, so I put mine inside of theirs. I'm just going to take both of them out. He's running again. Okay, so I'm going to go throw this away. I'm going to get his stuff on him. I will see you in the car. You getting settled in? Oh my god, your toy is all stuck in. There you go. La la la. Dead air, dead air, dead air. My god. My first band that I was in with Jamie was called Mental Landscape in Detroit. It's such a 90s name. the era of the big long band names. Mental Landscape. Some of those, you really thought you did something there. No, we did. No! Oh my god. He's trying to steal my macchiato. This morning I went and got a macchiato with hubby from Wawa. So I am going to go straight and not take the back way today because we're going to go swing by Tractor Supply. Maybe, I mean, it's nice just walking around there too, like anywhere that I could take him and just kind of tire him out a little bit and let him get the smells and see some people. That's all important when you have a puppy. It is a really nice day. I was sitting here thinking like I could just go to there's a hiking trail right up here. That's one of my favorite trails where I trained for all my trail running I did back in the day when I was a trail runner. I don't want it to say past tense. You know what I need to do? I'm getting hiccups. Crap, I have hiccups. What you need to say is not I was a. I am a trail runner. I am a trail runner. I am a trail runner who is out of shape and who hasn't done it in a long time, but I'm wearing my Saucony trail shoes that have steel plates in them so I can run over rocks. I am a trail runner. Like, it's that manifestation thing. If I keep saying I was a trail runner, it makes me feel like makes me focus on the negative, that I'm overweight, I'm out of shape, my cardio is crap, I get out of breath walking everywhere. Sir, he just stole his water bottle thingy. You can't chew on that. Here, your bone's right here. Chew on your bone. Okay. There you go. Chew on your bone. There you go. All right, sorry. It's like a baby with a pacifier. I got to give him something. He's trying to chew on everything in the car. And this is why I always bring a chewy bone with him, so he stays out of trouble. So he was trying to steal my straw. Then he was trying to chew. He didn't want water. He wanted to chew on the plastic water bottle bowl. So if you hear chewy noises in the background, that's him right next to the camera, just off camera, chewing on a bone. I had this whole journey of, after I lost my brother especially, and I was super depressed, and then I had a full hysterectomy when I was only 45 years old. And which, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't the worst thing to happen to me. It was actually the best thing to happen to me, because I was so sick and I was so miserable. I went to emergency. I called an ambulance, went to emergency, and I don't think I've ever told the whole story of how I came about having to have everything taken out. But I had signs of pre-ovarian cancer. I had like cysts and things that were not normal, and they had to send everything out for biopsies, which was scary. They took everything out anyway, but I had severe endometriosis and I lost 12 pounds. They took 12 pounds of scar tissue and stuff out of me. So I lost 12 pounds immediately. It was very weird after my surgery, and it was crazy, like how everything was just gone. So the good news is I can't get cervical, uterine, or ovarian cancer because that shit's all gone. I don't have any of those things anymore. But I have to get screened every year and get my mammos because I am on a hormone replacement therapy thing. Only because I get really bad hot flashes. Nothing else bothers me. But the hot flashes, I tried going off of it, and the hot flashes were so bad that they were disrupting my sleep. I couldn't sleep at all. The hot flashes were keeping me up all night. And I only really got them at night, which sucked so bad. Because it's like all night long, I'd be in a really great sleep. And then I would just wake up. Oh my God, Casper. I have to put my coffee in the back because he will not leave it alone. All right. All night long, they would just wake me up. And I literally would wake up almost crying because I'd be so tired. I'm like, I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. I can't. So I went back on the stupid estradiol or whatever. That's the one I'm on, which I'm not thrilled about. I didn't want to be on anything. And my doctor did say, my OBGYN said, you don't have to be on it. I said, do I have to take it? He's like, no, you don't have to. I mean, there's, side effects. They always talk about like bone density issues. I'm pretty hardy, not fragile in any way. I'm not fat, I'm big boned. I am big boned too. I am big boned. I'm a big boned person. I've never really worried about that. I mean, it's something to always be conscious about. But between yoga and running and weightlifting and everything I do, I really don't worry too much about the osteoporosis kind of crap. Holy moly, Tractor Supply is packed. It is packed. Wow, there's a lot of people here. I actually do need to grab something at Tractor Supply that I forgot. So I am going to stop here. I wasn't gonna, but I am now because I'm here, so why not? Why not? Plus, like I said, Casper is it's good for him to walk around and see people and things and, all that. So we're just going to go in for a minute. I really want to buy one of these kayaks. I think in April, I'm buying one of the kayaks here. They're only $200. And we only have one kayak now. We don't have two anymore. We actually gave away my husband's old kayak. It was bad for his back. It was horrible. Hi, sweetie. Yes, we're going in. Your favorite store. Oh my God, he knows where we are. Look at, he's so excited. He loves Tractor Supply. I'm so glad they opened here, like so close to my house, because if it's really crappy out and raining, I can always just bring him here and he has a blast. Okay, so let's go in Tractor Supply real quick, buddy. And I will be right back, guys. I'm driving home, and there's a very sleepy puppy over here. He's already got his head down, and he's falling asleep. So I'm glad we went when we did, because there's clouds rolling in, and the wind is picking up like crazy, and it is definitely a little chillier now. I'm trying to figure out, what did I spill all over? There's something like sticky on my steering wheel. Oh man, the allergies are real and terrible, and I'm just looking. Okay, so it says it's 49 degrees here, but I know the feels like temperature is going to be a lot lower than that. I just know it is. Well, it's a north wind. We have like a north wind right now, so I'm driving so slow. It's so windy. So yeah, we have this kind of a north wind. I believe it's a north wind. I feel like there's something stuck in my tooth. Update. I did make my dentist appointment. I'm so proud of myself. I'm terrified to go, but I know this cavity. I think I talked about it. Did I edit that vlog? Yeah, I think that was in my ridiculously long 2-hour vlog. That my molar up here in the back, that they said, yeah, you have a little cavity, but it's not worth worrying about right now. Wait until your insurance pays for it again, that one. So I made the appointment, so yay, go me. It's in like 2 weeks, I think it's in like 2 weeks. Anyway, and then I know I'm gonna have to make an appointment for the filling, because this is gonna be, I'm gonna go and they're gonna do the x-rays, they're gonna do the cleaning, then they're gonna go, you have a cavity, and I'll go, yeah, I know, it's been there, and blah blah blah, and then I'll have to go get the filling. But still easier than getting my dental implants. And I do still, like I said, I still need to get these 2 on the bottom, but like, seriously, who has $4,000 just sitting around? Not me right now. Not me right now. I've just been trying to like pay off things and pay bills off. I really think if I sell all of my stuff, if I sell all the stuff that I've wasted money on over the past 4 years, I could probably pay for my stupid dental implants. Wouldn't it be interesting to see if I could do that? Just start putting everything on Mercari and everywhere and just selling stuff, and see how much of my stuff I could sell, and if I could raise enough to get my dental implants. Because honestly, that's the thing. I start feeling like, of all the stuff that I have, it's just stuff. I don't care about the stuff right now. I care about things like having my teeth 100% fixed. And they're so close. They're like 95% fixed. I'm missing 2 lower molars that I need to get implants. And no, I don't want to get crowns, because they're right here and they're in the back, and all of my other ones, I only have 1 crown. It's right here. My other ones are all implants. So if I get these 2 more implants, and plus crowns, like, they go bad after like 10 years. I don't want to be in my 60s and having to go and get crowns fixed. I'm like one and done. I get the implants, and they're basically like, yeah, you have these until you die. You know, they're going to my grave with me. They will outlast all of us. My little implants will outlast all of us, including the rest of my body. So, wow, I'm morbid today. I'm talking about all kinds of things. Oh, I was talking about, like, what is that? Oh, it's just something plastic that blew in the road. I saw a cat run across the street earlier, so I'm like, don't leave your cat outside on this road. I live on the pet cemetery road, you guys. That's what it is. This is basically, this and 402, they're like the pet cemetery road. Except for I don't have semis going up and down our road. Someday there probably will be. The way this place is going, our crap shack's going to hell. Name that cartoon character who said that, and the name of the series. And I will pin your comment and give you a gold star. Dad, our crab shack's going to hell. I quote it all the time. It's an oldie. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's not an old show. It's an old show that's been on super duper duper forever, for like decades or something, and it's still on. There's all your hints. What was that? Threw me off. Now I'm thinking I can't say any of the other lines, because then you'll know what it is. Anyway, I'm almost home. But yeah, I made my dentist appointments. I'm very happy. My piercing is angry at me because 2 days in a row I got freaking glitter inside. I think the problem is I put glitter eyeshadow up here and it gets in my piercing and then it gets all aggravated. So my eyebrow piercing is angry at me from the glitter. If you have any tips on how to not get glitter in my eyebrow piercing, let me know. I don't think it's possible. Unless I put like one of those zit stickers over it, you know, those little hearts and stars. If I put maybe like a zit sticker over it, then do my makeup around it. I wonder if I could do that. I love my eyebrow piercing, but if you wear a lot of makeup and crazy makeup, it's just not very makeup friendly, sadly, because I do really like it. I mean, I think it's probably the one piercing at some point I'm either going to I'm just going to take it out. I don't know. But I really like it too. Whatever. We'll figure it out day by day, one step at a time. So I am about to pull in my driveway. I'm almost home. Thank you for the ride and going to the dog park with me and this quick little vlog. Casper is totally crashed out sleeping right now. I do still have some coffee left, so that's good. And in about 1 minute, I'm going to be jumping online. This will be going up after, but my video is about to go live. The first of 2 today. Today being Friday. First of 2 are going up. So I'm going to go jump on my live, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye for now.